I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
Then something die-hard joke. I think this is the... I did it. I cracked the code. I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. Not too bad for one hotel maid, if I say so myself. As for what it all means, well, I might need some extra help with that. Called up Beth and threw out the idea that Mrs. Cruz is being blackmailed. I hope I'm wrong, but there are too many signs to ignore. I'm going to see if I can figure out which vent they were talking about. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to find some of those notes and see just how much water my theory holds. I would assume we need a screwdriver, surely. All right, good for Bernard, I guess.
I've been waiting for this all morning.
Uh, I think we'll leave them.
Did you hear anything?
We
You didn't happen to go
we shouldn't, but we're going to, cause we're role playing as us.
Would I go there? I just thought. Oh, never mind.
So you won't know, but I got an achievement that because I erased the lipstick, no one got fired. Wait, are we vent high up or? I don't see a vent at all. Because it was near room, right? It's an outside vent, not an inside vent. Right?
There is a vent near the janitor's closet. That'd be a good place to start.
Alrighty, what does that look... And I assume it's on the same, like, it's on this level, right? You have stuff outside you, so maybe you? Like here? Oh, that was so hidden. I guess if you're not looking for it. Wait, I can unscrew?
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. You wouldn't happen to have a screwdriver, would you? This.
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
Oh. Here's a problem. We could... Oh, can we not... Oh, we can't go out. Doesn't look like... Uh-oh. I was gonna say, we can solve this, but if we solve this, you can tell that we've been here. That maybe that does not go there. This goes over here somewhere, at least. And you go like... Here? Here? Ah, there. You here, and then you here. Can we undo the,
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Eugene, Bernard tells me there is a cold draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today, Linda. I wish we could
Sounds
separate
like
them
Eugene
again.
asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
Dear Eugene, I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife, but do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow even in the best of families. Wow. As for your request, I am afraid I am unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarington, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in this city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Thank you for your understanding. Wait, there wasn't a inspect closer, right? No. Guess because there's no symbols on this. Shop owners against new mental hospital. A group of downtown Montreal business. We read this one when we read, I believe. I feel like I recognize. Wasn't this on the back of a magazine, a newspaper that was in the cruises? I think. Although we didn't let, I think, was the last part missing? The hospital, the like last third here. The hospital would be first of its kind in Montreal, as patients would be free to come and go as they please. Dr. David Blunt, the young psychiatrist behind the initiative, yeah, I was worried about that word for a sec there, believes that allowing patients to maintain a connection with the outside world will facilitate their full return to society once their treatment is over.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine has heard from her hairdresser, who's heard from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarington. Imagine, Denise would get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce. Was Joyce the person in E? Try to press tab to get to my inventory. That's not the button you use in this. Was Joyce not the person in the letters, like the stack of letters we found? No, that was Lindsay. Ah.
Huh. This must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
So I forgot to look at our progress. Did we get any new clues? Well, if we did, we would have just looked at them, so I guess not much point in that. Screwed. I guess I was hoping that whoever's leaving these notes had left the vent grid open, but no such luck. That makes it extra inconvenient for them. If they have to, like, undo that every time, I figured it would just be something they could easily open. I'll need to find a screwdriver to get it open, which shouldn't be too difficult a task, I think. The janitor's closet is right nearby after all. You could just have rolled it and put it in, like, with a string or something. And you could have just pulled it out. It would also be less obvious that there's a big piece of paper lying there. Destination, Bernard's office. According to a note from Linda in the janitor's closet, fixing the broken window in Bernard's office is to be Eugene's highest priority today. Since he's not around, he must be dealing with that. He knows better than to ignore a direct order from Linda. Time to head into the lair of the beast, I suppose.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
And close that.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna switch anything off or on. I guess we just go find him then.
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Thank you for the guide. Oh, it's just that one.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
What, like a cup? When did we pick up a cup?
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
And also I have double keys. Where did I... Oh no. Oh no, how do I get rid of this stuff? And also, where do I get rid of this stuff? Oh no, 2 sets. Where did we... How do I get rid of keys? And or cups? I feel like cups is the most useless. Wait, wasn't this closed when we got here? I feel like it was.
Back down to the lobby, Sophie. Let's find Eugene and get that screwdriver.
Was one of them like a suit case? If so, where on earth did we get it from? I don't remember where we picked that up. Could you perhaps, if I were to go to the elevator, give me a more detailed... Oh, this is not good. Someone comes running.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
Most likely yes, but... How? And where and what and whom and whomst? No. We're not cleaning your room. No, yours was open and yours was closed when we got here. There we go. Hopefully, if we still need to get rid of the keys, we're in trouble. There we go.
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
We have name tags, my dude.
You're the one who took last week off, aren't
Also,
you?
how do we not know our name?
To take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand,
People
sir.
get sick, my dude.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
I feel like maybe he'd know that I'm not on a break. Maybe he knows the schedule.
No. I'm just getting a screwdriver.
A screwdriver? What for?
Loose vent.
Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it?
Yes. You're right.
Then leave the repairs to him.
Okay. I will.
Then it also makes sense that we're going to Eugene to tell him about the repair that he needs to do.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
You want me to
Okay,
take a look
thanks.
because it's weird that
I'll be
it's
quick.
open, or that he's missing, or that apparently the snow apocalypse is happening outside? All of these are valid reasons. see here. That one we got. Longest elevator ride ever. On my way down to look for a screwdriver in Bernard's office, I ran into the big boss himself in the elevator. When he asked what I was doing, I told him the truth, or part of it anyway, that I needed a screwdriver. He gave me some flack for undertaking a task that should be Eugene's, but other than that, I don't think he suspected anything. Phew. Thank goodness he and I went in separate directions when we got to the ground floor. Now to see if I can find that screwdriver. So that gives us an excuse to why we're in here. Because obviously we went looking for Bernard. Beth offered to keep a lookout while I poke around Bernard's office, looking for the screwdriver. I have the rare opportunity to do a bit of snooping on my boss. What fascinating things would Bernard keep behind closed doors? But I have to be careful, still, especially with Beth on the other side of the door. I don't want to jeopardize her either.
I have to find a screwdriver, but how often do I get to snoop around Bernard's office like this?
My instant thought is, what do we need to look at last to trigger things happening? It's a nice clock. We should probably clean that so that... let's be honest, so Eugene doesn't hurt himself. We're okay with Bernard taking a tumble.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
The Clarington Hotel changes hands. Raymond Leduc... Is that Leduc? I'm not sure. Retired yesterday after more than 20 years at the helm of the Clarington Hotel, located in downtown Montreal. I guess it could be Leduc, but I don't know. Founded by Leduc's father, Fernand, in 1921. The hotel was one of Montreal's most respected establishments until the Great Depression, and Fernand Leduc... I think I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name different every single time. Bernard L. Death 1929. Ever since, guests have noticed a drop in the hotel standards. Ouch. My wife and I used to stay at the Clarington every year for our anniversary, said Mr. Grayson, who first visited the hotel in 1925. We've stopped coming 2 or 3 years ago because of all the unsavory characters hanging around. My wife was quite afraid. Despite Raymond L's retirement, the establishment will remain in the L family. I wasn't sure. Was I going to try it again? No. As his brother Bernard is now taking over the reins after many years as the hotel's concierge. Interview in the lobby. Mr. Leduc, Mr. L promised great changes would come for the Clarington. Wait, Bernard or Raymond?
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Bern. Let's see what we got. Characters. I assume Raymond. Raymond Leduc. Some sort of waterfowl pun joke, is Bernard's brother. Before Bernard ran the Clarington, the hotel was in Raymond's hands. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style of running a hotel was as different from Bernard's as day is tonight. Apparently fun was actually permitted under Raymond. Beth told me about the time a family from Greece was staying at the Clarington, and the stubborn matriarch of the family rejected everything from the restaurant's menu. Raymond came in and, without knowing a lick of Greek, talked things over. Next thing they knew, the entire family was somehow in the kitchen, shoulder to shoulder with our cooking staff, cooking up a whole new menu on the matriarch's instruction. Raymond was in there too, sleeves rolled up, chopping cabbage and rolling meatballs. By the end of the night, everyone was eating dolmades and keftides, singing songs from Greece and laughing together. It sounds like something from a different reality altogether. That does sound quite well done. Wait, there wasn't something like in here, was there? No, it was just clothes. Hello. February 7th, 1958. They won't let me forget about Mr. the Duck. My employer has made the following requests. To avoid unwanted attention, his identity should remain secret to both guests and staff. The temperature in room 602, we have not been there, should be kept at exactly 22°C. His dogs should be fed the very best roast beef. His room should be cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. on the dot. So I'm guessing we could probably find a staff that coincides with that time to ask who on earth who is in that room. Well, I guess we could probably just look in the in the booking book. Eggs should be banned from his room. Service orders. No one should disturb him between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. More requests shall follow once my employer takes possession of his room. There we go. Let's not have anyone accidentally.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
We gotta read the note before we pick up the screwdriver in case the note is, don't pick up this, it's a haunted screwdriver. Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotel has never looked better. You should come visit soon when your busy schedule allows it. Allows it, of course. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Cordially, yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. But that's gonna end up getting him potentially very fired.
So, I take it the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you, Eugene.
We should probably get rid of this, shouldn't we? To save him as well. We can always, have Bernard accidentally fall out a window.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Oh. The water could have... See, if the water had frozen and he'd fallen and injured himself, Bernard would be in even more trouble. Something tells me the open window was not an accident. I think Eugene left it open on purpose as a way to get back Bernard for being Bernard. I mean, we can give him his just desserts in a more sneaky way that doesn't get the rest of us in trouble. Looks like my hunch was correct. Eugene was here to fix the window, and lucky for me, he left his screwdriver behind. I get the feeling he won't be needing it anytime soon. Getting the vent open should be easy enough now.